we are on day 14. If you have watched all of the videos 1 through 13, thank you so much. I appreciate you. My name is Alicia Haskett. I am a reinvention coach. I am a boudoir and branding photographer, as well as a photography educator. And you are joining me on this journey, which I am calling the 40 for 40. These are 40 things that I have learned because I'm turning 40 and I want to share them with you. Let's talk about number 13 really quick. We talked about having a morning routine. So number 14 is always going to be about having a nightly routine. Having a night routine is going to be extremely important because as you get older, you need to make sure that you are resting. You need to make sure that you are sleeping. You need to make sure that you are getting enough sleep, right? Your brain needs to have a moment of rest, right? So you need to be sleep. Your nightly routine should be all about you taking your body from the high of the day and making sure that you are getting into that space where you can rest, you can sleep comfortably. So for some people, I know that their space has to be a certain temperature. They have to have certain pillows, certain blankets, like weighted blankets. They also have to have certain lights. I would also say, I know this is something that I struggle with because I like to read before I go to bed, but you also want to make sure that you are not having your device in your face. So I know for me, around 9:30, my phone goes to grayscale and do not disturb. And then at 11 o'clock, it goes to no social media. So usually around 9:30, I am actually reading on my Kindle Unlimited. I'm reading, and I do know that I need to get an actual Kindle and not be reading on my phone. I'm going to get there, but it's just so easy for me to have it. But I digress. Making sure that you have a nightly routine that gets your body, your mind prepared to know, hey, it's time to go to sleep. So what I want you to do right now is think about what is a routine that you can actually do to get your body prepared to go to sleep. So if that is writing down all of your thoughts from that day, I know my mind is always racing and I'm always thinking about the things I could have done or could have said, or if I didn't get enough work done. So being able to write those things down, like a list of things that I want to tackle the next day, really helps me to take time to just say, okay, the day is done. There's nothing else that could have been done. So let's just focus on getting enough rest to prepare for tomorrow. So I want you to write a list, or I want you just to think about some things that you could do to have a night routine. But the number one thing I really want you to focus on is not having your phone or social media, because I know some of you are probably on TikTok late into the night. I am judging on this, but make sure that you are not on your phone. They say at least an hour before you decide to go to bed. So take time. You already already started on your morning routine. Now you have your nightly routine. I will see you tomorrow for number 15.